Hello people! Yes, today we're going to be playing yet another demo on the best games ever. And it's actually the last one that I'm going to be doing, which is Tomb Raider 3. And, yeah, apparently I've got to reset the console, even though I'm pretty certain I don't. Yeah. The only one that I've had to reset is Driver. But I'm actually recording it after this one. Kind of confusing, I know, but whatever. Now, this demo is actually going to take me a while to do because I just remember this demo takes a while. Along with the Metal Gear Solid demo, which, like I said, I'm not going to be doing because it was crashed or something. Oh, okay, there we go. I thought I messed up there for a second. But yes, Tomb Raider 3. And like I said, I'm not going to be doing Metal Gear Solid demo for now at least. No, get him away. I'm a radical biker. No, let me... Okay. No, what the fuck? I don't want to run to the bed. Okay, there we go. But yes, Tomb Raider classic series on the PS1. And, of course, back in the PS1 days, Lara Croft was like, well, kind of like the big name in gaming, pretty much. I don't know. It's kind of weird to look back on it today because, playing the Tomb Raider games nowadays, they've definitely aged as compared to, certain of games which, they're dated to some, pretty much all games on PS1 are dated to some degree, whether it being graphics or gameplay. But Tomb Raider is pretty dated. I mean, along with Driver, like I said in that video. Tomb Raider, the games are, at least the controls are dated, That is really the problem with playing Tomb Raider today. Because the game has tank controls, which isn't really a good thing. I mean, there's a reason... Well, I should say there's a reason that tank controls are phased out when the PS2 came along. It's because, games that control, Spyro or whatever, they just control way better than this. And in fact, you go back and play, Crash Bandicoot or Spyro or Croc 2, as long as you're playing the analog controls. You play games like that, the controls on them are aged way better than Tomb Raider. And that's not to say Tomb Raider isn't good, okay? Like, the first... At least, the Tomb Raider games are still great if you're willing to get used to the controls. If not, then, you're probably not going to have a very good time with these games. But, if you're willing to invest the time to get used to the controls in this, then this is really quite good. Because there's a lot of exploration to be had in this. And I think that's really what makes Tomb Raider worth playing. Because... obviously the graphics aren't much nowadays. They're pretty dated. But then, you could say that about most PS1 games. Unless it's unless the game is rendered in 2D, or if it's like a, like some sort of weird 2D, 3D mix, like in Tombi. Or, I'm trying to think what else. No, I was about to say Bubsy 3D, but I mean the graphics in the game always sucked. So... Yeah, actually speaking of Bubsy 3D, I actually found that game pretty recently. And you might wonder why I even bothered to get that game. And quite simply the reason is because I owned it back in the day. That is literally the only reason I got it. Because the game is terrible. Okay, I know the game is terrible. But I sort of want to relive the awful memories of that game. Which is why I got it. And also because I found it for cheap. I found it for like £1.50 at cash converters. So, Even though it's a shitty game, I didn't really pay a whole lot for it. Actually, I didn't pay much for this game, however, I think I got this from a pawn shop too. I don't remember how much I paid for it though, I think it was like £1 or £2. Oh yeah, I remember this. You have to shoot down this turret. It takes a while though, because it takes like 50 shots. I mean, look at this, I got dual pistols out and it still hasn't blown up yet. I don't think it has. Yeah, there we go, it disappears. I don't know. Don't understand how that happens, but whatever. Who really cares? I mean, it's a video game. It's not like that stuff was ever important. But now we gotta do this. Like I said, the controls in Tomb Raider, they haven't really aged that well. And that's the problem with this game. I mean, if there's one complaint that I have with the later Tomb Raider games, and by later Tomb Raider games, I mean from like the third game onwards, is that they didn't bother to update the controls. I mean, well, okay, that's kind of unfair. They kind of did, but they didn't do very well, because this game does support analog, But the problem is, like, even if you use the analog controls for this game, you still have to deal with tank controls, so it kind of defeats the whole purpose of using them. So I'm just playing with this with a D-pad, because, you know, it's like, you may as well with this game. And that's, like, my complaint. It's like, why couldn't they have a control like, you know, Spyro? Because, I mean, okay, granted, you know, Spyro was new when this game was made. But, I mean, come on, surely, you know, like Crash Bandicoot was up to its third game by the time this was released. And those games controlled like Spyro, pretty much. Except, you know, the first two games didn't support analog, but still, you know, they're still controlled a lot better than Tomb Raider. I mean, because, yeah, I could understand tank controls like the first couple of games when they didn't really, yeah, when they didn't really bother to program it to support DualShock. But, I mean, this game does support DualShock, so why doesn't it support it properly? Like, why does... Okay, I know there's a shotgun around here. Yeah, I think it's here. No. Okay, no, I saw it. What the hell is it? I know there's a shotgun down here. Yeah, okay, there's a dead guy. But like I was saying, controls nowadays... Well, pretty much, like, any game that used tank controls back in the day, yeah, controls on them have not aged well. Some have aged worse than others. I mean, Tomb Raider is probably one of the lesser cases of it. I mean, going back to Bubsy 3D, I mean, that game... Controls on that game just... They're terrible, you know. And I just remembered I have to hit the switch at the top. I have actually beaten this demo before, but... I don't remember if I did it on a video or not. So we got... No. The foot? No. Okay, so now she clings onto it. There we go. Don't know why she didn't do that last time, is it? Where's the switch? Is it on here, I think? Okay, there we go. You can fix the controls. I mean, at least the camera's not too bad. It's not great, but I mean, you know, for the time it's alright. It could be a lot worse. Let's just say that much. I mean, because I remember I mentioned Mario 64's camera in one of my previous videos, and yeah. Mario 64's camera has not aged very well. In fact, it's aged pretty badly. That's really the problem I have with Super Mario 64, is just the camera sucks. Because the rest of the game is great. Like, the controls are good, level design's good, okay, everything is good. It's just the camera on it is terrible. That's like the one problem with Mario 64 nowadays. That's why I would say that Mario Galaxy is better. You know, it's like, to me, the best 3D Mario games are Mario Galaxy, because, you know, they're just more refined, and they're more interesting than Mario Sunshine was. I mean, I like Mario Sunshine, but I can never say it was one of my favourite games of all time. I mean, even like when I had it back in, like, no, let me hit the switch. There we go. But like I said, I mean, it was never one of my favourite games or anything. I mean, I didn't play it that much at the time, because back in the day when I had my GameCube, I always just used to play Super Smash Bros. Melee. No. Die. There we go. Didn't see him die, but he died, so that's the important thing. And like I said, this demo is going to take a while, but you'll probably notice that from the video timer, so I don't know why I'm bothering to point that out. I don't know if I'm going to beat the demo, or if I'm just going to die. Hopefully I'll beat it. Even though that'll take up more of my time, but I don't really care about time, because I have plenty of time. Actually, what's down here? I don't remember. I want to crawl down here, actually. Oh, yeah, that's right. I forgot you have to withdraw the pistols to crawl, which... It kind of makes sense, I guess, but it's still kind of annoying. I don't know. That's just my opinion, I guess. But like I said, I mean, there's... You know... there's, like, newer Tomb Raider games. I think... Because, I mean, personally, I'd say that, like, when Crystal Dynamics took over the series... I mean, I never played any of the full games, but I played, like, the demos for them. Or, I played the demo of Tomb Raider Legend, at least, and the controls in that game they're a lot better. Because, I mean, Crystal Dynamics games, they just control a lot better anyway. I mean, like I said in one of my other videos, like, why isn't Soul Reaver on this disc? Because I know that game was out at the time. Actually... Oh, that's right, you can't press select in the demo. I was thinking maybe if I press select it will end the demo. But no, I was thinking of Tomb Raider 2, I think. And, yeah, I remember this. Yes. No one can stop Lara Croft. Actually, I should play the No One Can Stop Mr. Domino demo at some point, because I remember that game being weird. Really weird, actually. But, yeah, we're not... Oh, you know, I'm going to... Oh, does this thing not work? Oh, okay, it's a camera. I thought it was a turret for some reason. But, let's press this switch, because I don't remember what this does. If it kills me, I'm going to be disappointed. No, it opens the grate, I think. Yeah, because now I can go down here. I was good there was a switch on the other side, but I guess not. Got this nice little camera angle here. That's one thing that I like about this game. It's got some nice set pieces, I guess, for lack of a better term. So now we shoot this guy. I don't get, like, why do all of them have MP on the shirts? Is it just to point out the twats? Must be. But anyway, we go up here. I don't remember if this is the entire level or not. I think it is. I think it is. Anyway, there's also this room. Might as well grab. Also grab whatever this is. This no, it's just the rocket launcher, I think. I don't remember if I got any ammo for it. Oh, yeah, sorry. I keep forgetting to select pause of the game. And yeah, rocket launcher. Okay, I've got 6. Whatever, 6 rockets. I don't know why it took me so long to think of that. But yeah, I mean, I really think that the biggest problem with this was just, I don't really know, like, what core design, I don't really know what was up with core design back in the late 90s, because I remember Fighting Force 2, like, I never played the full version of Fighting Force 2, but I played the demo of it, and I remember that had tank controls, and I don't really know why. Oh, okay, I didn't take any damage there, it's a surprise. Was not expecting that. You can also do this, which is pretty cool looking. I mean, it's kind of pointless, but it's pretty cool looking all the same. If I remember correctly, I don't think there's really any point to going down here if I remember correctly. Because you can't actually do anything apart from kill some guy, I think. Oh, no, there's no one in here. So I think if I press... Can I break this? No. I was thinking maybe if I shoot the glass it will break it. But I guess not. I don't think this other button actually does anything. If I can... See, this is another problem with the game. It's kind of finicky. It won't let you do stuff. And yeah, I can't do anything with that. Which is just brilliant. So now we gotta go back. No, oh, hell. Okay, that was weird. I mean, it's not like I'm even playing this on PS2. I'm actually playing this on my PS1. Because I actually decided to get my other recorder that works properly. Shit, I forgot how you're supposed to do this. Do you have to hold down X and press square? I genuinely can't remember. Like I said, the game can be finicky at times, and that's one of the other problems with this. It doesn't quite work when you want to. Oh, okay, now it works. So now if we go back, now we gotta climb up to the top. So if we go up here, yes. There's some nice animations in this game, actually. I mean, at least, you know, for the time. I mean, after all, this was 1998. And I think you can climb through this gate if I remember correctly. Like, look at this. Look at this. Oh, okay, I guess not. No, what the... You know, there's one thing I've never understood is, why could games never get ladders right? It's like, no matter how good a game is, the ladders... Like, any game that has ladders, the ladders fucking suck. Okay, and I did not want to do that. I didn't even press back, I pressed left. Okay, what the fuck? Yeah, I forgot how the ladder controls work in this, actually. Just the problem I'm having right now. So I think... What happens if I hold... Okay, I think that works. Yeah. Because I was thinking, like... Because I was trying to, like, jump to the left, but it wasn't working for some reason. I don't know why. Oh. Shoot, I just realised I went the wrong way. Let's try this. It's probably going to fail, but... Ooh, okay, it worked. Don't know how that happened, but yeah. No, what the... Oh. Grab onto the ladder. Okay. This is the problem with Tomb Raider. Doesn't do when it doesn't do what you want it to sometimes. Oh well. I mean, it's it's still pretty fun for what it is. And I see that I just kind of crawled through the gate. I don't know. I'm not sure if you're supposed to do that. I can't remember. But whatever. Like anyone really cares. So I'm gonna climb up this. I mean the graphics are pretty good for the time. But obviously that's not really saying much about today's standards, but still. So now we gotta go through here. I remember when I played this before, and one of my other videos actually died at that point. I jumped off the ladder and I died. Okay, and I would actually use my rocket launcher right here, but oh, yeah, that's right. You have to crawl. I forgot about this. I remember there's a laser that tries to kill you. Let's just crawl right here. Crawling in my skin. I'm gonna say this right now. I don't know why I was calling that song, so I can tell right now that Linkin Park fucking sucked. One of the worst bands ever. Because it's just like, oh, we're gonna sing songs about how we're like depressed and shit. It's like, I don't give a shit. I mean, like, honestly, I would rather listen to Limp Bizkit, because at least they're rolling. At least that was a decent song. So what else we got? Grenades. Actually, I forget. Does it activate automatically when I select it? I can't remember. I genuinely can't remember. Hopefully we'll see. No, let me. Okay, there we go. So I want to see what is in front of Lara Croft right now. Okay, there we go. And I think this is the end of the level, actually. Oh, actually. I know what I'm going to do right here. Let's go with the rocket launcher. Let me get this out. Oh, shit. Ha! I don't get why that doesn't do any splash damage, though. It's kind of weird. Because you'll notice, like, it was like right next to me, and I didn't take any damage, or if I did, I took, like, a tiny amount. So I think you can get onto this bit, I think. Yeah. And you can climb up this. I have no idea how she managed just to do that. But that's Lara Croft for you, and yeah, we've beaten the demo, I think. So now if we do this, it should end the demo, I think. Or I'll just mess up really badly because I'm an idiot. There we go. No, I don't want to go into that. Yeah, but now we will be done with the demo. Yeah, I mean, I'm not sure if you could swim under the fence. I don't know. I can't remember if that works, but I think you have to do it this way. So let's not mess up this time and end the demo. And yes. Anyway, yeah, I'm sort of done with this demo right here, Tomb Raider 3, and in fact, the best PlayStation games ever. I'm done with all these games, and it's a pretty cool disc. I had fun playing this. But anyway, I will see you later, people. See you. Hello.